All right, so we are going to be doing surface area. So in order to do surface area, you have to know how to do area. You have to know how to find area of all the shapes that we went over. Triangles, squares, rectangles, yeah, all of the shapes. All right, so surface area is pretty much find the area of each side, right? So if I have, for example, let's see, I wish I had something square, more square, but I guess my phone, for example, if I wanted to find the surface area of this, I need to find the area of this side, this side, this side, this side, up, down, all of the sides. It's like a present when it's like the wrapping paper of the present. You have to find the area of each side. So you can see here, I would need to find the area of this triangle. Luckily, they're the same. But then I also need to find the area of this rectangle back here, this rectangle down here, and then this rectangle here. So sometimes it's kind of hard to train the eye with things, but you get used to it the more you practice. So for the triangles, it's 1/2 times the base times the height. And there are 2 of those. This rectangle back here is 11 by 3, which is 33. This rectangle here is 4 times 11, right? Length times width, which is 44. And this rectangle here is 5 by 11, which is 55. All right, so we're going to add all those together. 1/2, which is 0.5, times 4 times 3 is 6. So basically 6 times 6 is 12. So this is the surface area for all of these. We just need to add it together to get our answer of 144 units squared. So it's units squared for surface area. All right, let's find another shape. These triangular prisms can be a little trickier. And some shapes are more challenging than others. I did upload some worksheets here that you can practice. And so for cones, the formula is going to be a little different. Let me find the formula. Same thing here. For spheres, formula is going to be a little different. Anything round, you're going to get a different formula. So I probably uploaded this before, but I'll upload it again here. A formula sheet for you to use. All right, so let's scroll down here. So if you wanted to find surface area of a sphere, you would do 4 times pi times r squared. So let's say r is 3. You would do 4 pi 3 squared, which would be 9. 9 times 4 is 36. So it'd be 36 pi. That would be the surface area. For the cylinder, same thing. You want to plug in the radius and the height. So let's say the radius is 3, the height is 5. This would be 2 pi 5 squared plus 2 pi 5. Oh, wait, not 5, 3. The radius is 3. 2 pi 3. 2 times pi times 3 squared plus 2 times pi times 3 times 5. This would be 3 squared is 9. 9 times 2, this would be 18 pi. And this would be 15 times 2, which is 30 pi. Add it together, you get 48 pi. All right. Cylinder of a cone, a little trickier you can see here. Let's say the radius is 5 and the height is 10. So I'm going to plug in a 5 here every time you see radius, and then a 10 here. All right, so that's going to get me 25 pi plus 5 pi, the square root of 25 plus 100, which is the square root of 125. Let me try to, I should probably make that a more equal number. It's okay. Let's just leave it. Let's just put this all as a decimal. All right, so then this would be equivalent to about 11.18. Let's just multiply that times 5 pi, right? And then let's add that with the 25 pi. I'm doing all this in my calculator. And so it's going to get me about 254.16. Sometimes the Google calculators make it a little easier. So let's see. Surface area of a cone. All right, so here you can see I plug in a 5 for the radius and a 10 for the height, and I get my answer, which I had got. And so you can see kind of how it's done with these Google calculators, which is cool sometimes. All right, so I recommend to practice your surface area of all the shapes. We didn't do any rectangular prisms. So let's do one of those, or it's kind of like a same thing as a cube, right? So a cube has 6 sides, 1, 2, 3. So top and bottom, left, right, and then the 4. So there's 4 all the way around and then top and bottom. So that would be 6, right? 1, it's kind of hard to see, but 1, 2. It's just so hard to draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be better if you just had an actual cube. Here, let's look at this. So here, this is kind of like a cube, right? Top, bottom, and then the 4 around, right? So that would be 6. All right. So we can see that this is, each one's 5 by 4, it looks like. And then there are, so 20 times 6 would be 120. Unless one of them is not 5 by 4. 5 by 4, 5 by 4. Okay, actually, this one is here 5 by 5 back here. This is 5 by 5. So that would be 25. So make sure you're careful with that. I think they actually have an easier formula for cubes. Let's look at it. Like it would be the same as cubes are usually not this tricky. I guess, okay, so this technically is not a cube because it would have to have each side the same. So this would be more so a rectangular prism. It looks more like a cube though, but they don't have any cubes. But if you had a cube and it had all of the same sides, you would then do 6 times a squared. A is the length. So let's say the length would be 5. You would get 150, right? Because there are 6 sides. But it's a little different for rectangular prisms. You want to do 2LW plus 2LH plus 2WH. 2LW plus 2LH. 2LH plus 2WH. So make sure you find the length, the width, and the height. All right, so length is how long it is. Width is how wide it is. And height is how tall it is. Right? So width is how wide it is. This is how tall it is. And this is how long it is. So 2 times 2 times 5 times 4 plus 2 times 5 times 5 plus 2 times 4 times 5. Make sure you check that to be safe. All right, so then we multiply and add these together and we get 130 centimeters squared for our surface area, which is what they got. And that's pretty much all the shapes. You know, they can be a bit challenging, but just try your best. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.